chamber of.
What's the current situation down here?
The curry situation is that we run out of curry.
Run out of curry? On the 11th day already.
I wish it was curry. It's more like we ran out of wind.
Yes.
And it has been 4 days.
Or 5.
5.
Depends on the kind of celebration. So that's the condition for the last 24 hours or even a bit more. Visibility maybe around 100 meters. Rain, full speed.
I love this footage because the fruit net is constantly like swinging into the...
This is to increase the torture speed.
Yes.
Oh, but there's no orange dripping on my head.
It's already progress, no?
Yeah. And then the sun shines, this fruit net, we put a coconut on top of it, unfortunately. And it'll swing so much around that it was making fruit juice right like this onto our beds.
And once also a melon fell on Gabriel's head. A really hard, solid melon. Just drifting. Yeah, drifting towards Peru. No, actually that's not true. We're drifting towards Antarctica currently.
Today is the 5th day, guys, with no wind. Send help, please.
Yeah, brother Mandy, what a cleaned up and wind came, right?
Yeah, Bruno wants to vomit, but otherwise it's good. Pushing us with 8 knots. Oi, amigo. There's maybe a bit of change in weather coming. Where the sun is, there are no clouds, it's like one line. Maybe
Niklas, du stehst so breitbeinig da. Was hat es mit dem auf sich?
das ist eine 2-Punkt-Haltung.
2-Punkt-Haltung. Das ist bei ganz wenig Wind und wenig Wellen, oder? Sehe ich das richtig? Luca, Badhosen und Kappe, wie ist das zu interpretieren?
Another day, another dollar. And another sail. As one can see.
Long time no see in this sail.
Schauen wir hier den Maitre Chocolatier.
Ausgewählte Zutaten.
Hört ihr die Musik im Hintergrund?
Seit 150 Jahren tut unser Maitre Chocolatier Niklaus Wildeisen die auserwählten Zutaten zu den feinsten Praline kombinieren. Ja, das ist jetzt so ein schönes Wort.
Komponieren, sagen komponieren.
Also nicht sieht es irgendwie geil, aber irgendwie nasty aus. Ich bin hin und her gerissen. Yeah, I will get the big ones.
And meanwhile, I will explain who is driving our boat today, because because it is not Admir, our electric autopilot.
It's not me, as you can see, because my hands are here.
But it is Mr. Wind Pilot.
Rick.
So-called Rick. So let's follow these lines. You see the course is steady and sturdy. Follow the lines back. Da, 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 da. Is it this chair? No! Here we are with a slightly modified Wind Pilot. I had to add this bar to make the movement of the lines a bit bigger. Surfing as well. It's a Wind Pilot Pacific Light attached to the stern, easy as that. And so far it was steering the majority of the trip. Now we have some 10 to 15 knots of wind to the stern, all sails up. Nice little trade wind conditions, and I will bring you into the kitchen. Aha, we have Bruna here. What are you preparing?
Pizza.
Using the tortilla, right?
A biggie, a biggie, a biggie, biggie, biggie.
Only 2,000 to go!
Mission once reefed. Mainsail double reef. Helio 0 reef.
So Nikas, did something special happen during your night shift?
I know.
Yeah, true. Helio, did something special happen during your night shift? No. Bruna, did something special happen during your night shift?
Yes!
What?
We reached halfway.
So what about the conditions?
They are a bit rock and roll.
More roll than rock, huh?
Yeah.
So this is said to be the coconut milk run. Nice weather, sun, no waves.
Time to wake up after a really nice night. But we let Bruna sleep. So first thing in the morning, how the conditions are. Wow, sunrise. I was lucky and I had the Nutella shift, meaning the shift from sunset till like 9 o'clock, which means I'm usually the first one to be awakened after this boyo, who had the second Nutella shift. Wow, you look a bit different than I do. Next thing to do, check if there's a little bit of food left from yesterday. Okay, so what's next on the list? Changing shorts, and now we write SMS to family and friends, letting them know we're all doing well using this little card. Some hours passed, shower taken, new shirt on, and it's time for a second breakfast.
This is first breakfast actually.
For some
Not
of us.
for everyone, it's second breakfast.
How many breakfasts did you have today? Yet.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Straight
ici
down,
third breakfast, just to complete this session. And this guy is coming from the food box, he's suffering a bit. With empty hands out of the food box.
No.
Ah, sucesso.
I'm not sure whether this is how you're supposed to sail a catch, but for some reason it looks quite nice. Listen, main, and no jib at all. Wow, it looks cool from here. The reason for this is to avoid the flapping of the Genoa, which happened with all these waves. Oh yeah, and the coolest thing about it is that Rick is still steering it, our wind vane. Let's see. Today with many surprises. So this is how it looks behind us. Wind is howling up, but Rick is still steering perfectly, and our Jeep is making the whole propulsion, pushing us at 5 knots. And I'm ready to get a nice shower. This man is going to use every resource available. Eating flying fish. It's basically vegan fish.
Vegan fish.
Yeah, you didn't kill it, right?
See a boat for the first time in like 3 weeks.
I cannot see it. Maybe I should put a more narrow view.
Here in our activities, fishing, tuna fishing, how's it going? Everything.
We haven't seen any other boats, so that's why we were very excited to see you guys out there. Where are you coming from?
Okay. We are from Ecuador.
Ecuador?
From Ecuador. We have like a month fishing. I just wondering if you need any assistance or something, anything like that. Are you guys okay?
Sí, estamos bien. Muchas gracias por preguntar. ¿Vosotros bien también?
Sí. Gracias a Dios, todo bien.
I succeeded! I made friends in the Pacific Ocean!
Oakley dokley. That's a nice sail you have there, boy. Super colorful, and we have some 15 knots maybe of wind. Waves more organized than ever before, and we dare to pull up the big sail. It's like an old Chevy down the road.
I like it mostly because of the colors.
How's comfort down here?
Excellent!
How is the speed?
7.
7.
7.1, 7.4, 7.3.
It feels like we're nearly doing speed of wind. And that's also why Rick had a little issue steering here, and now it's back to Admir, our electrical pilot, to steer. Elio, is there still the Spinnaker behind me?
Something even better. Less colorful, but otherwise more interesting for you as an interested sailor. Go see.
Ha! So I see the main sail, normal as always, no missing, why ever. And
What's happening there on the left side? All these ropes.
too many ropes. Let me walk there to see this setup. Aha! It looks like a fish curry. A nice little trawler. But it does keep the Jeep in a really nice angle, super stable. What we did is we first used the Spinnaker boom as an extension to get the Jeep further out, but it would pull it out too far at the end of the Spinnaker boom, nicely against the light. So we decided to move this point over here using this little pulley and back to the winch normal, so the sail can be reefed and completely closed using the reef line. And the nice thing is this leech now makes the curve exactly as we want it to. Super nice. What y'all eating here?
Garlic naan. and bean burger. It looks really nice. Everybody was freestyle burger.
Also like the relation between burger and butter.
Taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you sing me that song, and I gotta love you like rose does, 'cause you was wrong.
Now I know why it's called the action camera.
Total Lust on, eh?
You know why GoPro is called the action camera?
Because I'm sleeping.
Here you can see a sailor in his natural habitat. He is attempting to take a fresh shower, therefore he's using a bucket as a tool. Now we can see how he's taking the first sip of water.
Am I from a movie? No?
No.
Yes?
No, it's misleading. It's misleading.
Should I change questions?
No.
Okay. So the answer is no.
Yes. What will you get from the power mix? You just get a handful. This is the power mix rule.
Little bit of explanation of this setup. The main sail is not really used as a propulsion system now, but rather as safety. You see, like there's hardly any pressure on it. Rather as safety if you want to get the Spinnaker down. Even though we have a sock, it's nice to provide some wind shadow behind here, and we can get the Spinnaker then to the leeward side, and back here behind the mainsail we can get it down safely. And it cake.
And why do we eat cake?
Because we're hungry.
Because we're hungry,
Less than
yeah.
1,000 miles to go.
Less than 1,000 miles to go.
So how much trash did we produce?
Today is day 28, and we have we have 4 half bags or 2 full bags.
And
Hoping that this could be maybe recycled in Marquesas, and the other one normal stuff. Okay.
just like now in relation with Brunecci.
Come see the sunset.
So day 29, and this is what we have left of fresh vegetables. Shushu, tomato, cabbage, and the succotash. What do we have more? Ah, we have the onions now.
And the cucumber. Don't forget about the cucumber.
Elio, show your selection.
Are we talking about hair or
Cucumber.
vegetables now?
Hair.
Cucumbers.
I want to see Elio's vegetables, yeah.
Which one?
We can do this later.
The internet doesn't want to see you.
It's day 30 and we have the 140 miles left to Fatohiva.
We have a Spinnaker in the cockpit. What happened?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be in the Spinnaker. You can see the head of of our sail, and the metal fitting, this one here just snapped. You can even see how much rust there is already here. So, future solution will be no oxidative, no...
Oxidation?
No, well, yeah, you get the point.
Material.
So, we use Dyneema as a replacement. Once again.
We are flying another Spinnaker, a smaller one. And it's in honor of the colors of the French flag, since we are arriving in French poly.
What do we see?
So what's happening here? Why is the Spinnaker all wet?
Round two.
Because it was so much fun, you want to do it again.
What do we learn?
Yes, it is right.
Saving time by not splicing Dyneema, just to make it. Yeah, I did over. No, it's not over. It's called in English. The nice little cross knot.
Cross knot. No cross knots on Dyneema.
No. Don't do that.
Good to know for the future.
Very good to know. This is how the final result looks like.
Ooh, this is funky.
This is where it joins all together. There's one splice in here and some knots on the end that are secured by half a stitch. So this won't get loose, and it's 5 strands of 100 kilo each.
Beautiful.
So half a ton. Should be enough.
I hope so.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I was wondering whether you could help us and provide us with weather data for the upcoming 2 days.
Okay, I will just inform my PIC regarding this situation. Over.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
They were so fast in
Yeah,
replying.
he was really
It was
ready,
almost
huh?
like they were waiting for it.
Mm.
Are they gonna talk to us?
Finally, they asked us.
Yes, for weather, and they're like the position of the missing fishing vessel.
So what did you tell them? This is what I understood, yeah.
And then he suddenly says, give us the position of the missing sailing vessel. Shame, they just turned the
No,
hand
but now they seems like they're turning the whole way.
Widely spinning.
Was-
Saying something about the fishing.
It was really fragments of word I understood. It was
I also understood something about fishing.
position,
also.
fishing, but also something lost.
Fishing or missing?
Maybe they lost.
I understood missing and not fishing, but
Me too.
so as you can see, this boat is now heading from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, and 5 minutes before it was exactly the opposite. So we don't know why, but for sure it consumes a lot of diesel to take this maneuver with a 200-meter long boat. Stay tuned.
So,
Today we have a mystery. Let's see if we can find the answer. How did it start, Nicholas?
harmless. I wanted to know the weather from the cargo.
Tell the truth.
Bruna wanted me to ask for the weather to make small talk with the Southern Hope.
A cargo ship. We wanted to know where they're from, where they're coming from, what they're carrying.
Where they're going?
Where they're going, we know. Japan.
Probably.
Probably. And
Did they
then
answer us
they did, but
in a cryptic way?
what did they say? We heard just a few words, and they were missing, fishing, boat, lost.
Position.
Good deal. And I answered, I only want the weather, no position, no boat, no lost.
But it got even creepier, because at the point that this cargo ship answered these cryptic words, they had changed their direction completely and started going backwards in the opposite direction of Japan, which made us wonder what is happening. Are they up to rescue?
Many questions, no answers so far.
But then everything changed in the last hour. Tell us, Nicolas.
We got another radio after me.
We
But
heard
this
the
time it was the
Navy.
French Navy that wanted answers.
Crazy thing, we could only hear the French Navy. We could not hear the other boat.
The French Navy wanted to know if a fishing boat had a light aircraft, but they wouldn't speak English apparently. Why?
So what we could gather from the chat is that we could only hear one part, but we could gather is that for sure the other part spoke Spanish, the other part was a fishing vessel, and the other part had an airlight craft that was sending a distress signal. So
Were they in distress? No.
that's what it seems like. It seems like this signal was sent as a mistake, and the French Navy was confirming this. And once they could confirm that there was no situation of distress,
They asked whether they could stop us. Stop us, signalos. Stop us.
stopar.
Little morning butterfly station. I think I found a good moment to make a little interview.
Yeah.
What state of the journey are we in?
Some 140 miles to go.
140? En serio?
Uh-huh.
Caraca.
What's happening here?
Innocent. Just making a fun product for fun people.
We see watermelon and coconut milk and sugar soon in one blender.
Nice color already. Toma use colher.
I've never seen a recipe
There are
that,
lots of resources, as I said.
includes duct tape.
Nicholas doesn't measure the resources.
It is day 34.
Where's land?
50 miles missing.
Where's land? I wanna see. I wanna feel. I wanna dance. Where's land? I wanna see. I want banana. I want pamplemousse. I want waterfall. I want people. I want flowers. I want smells. I want everything. I want to swim.
This name presents Mindy, the musical. I also see he's vibing.
I wanna see, I wanna land, I wanna dance, I want a banana, I wanna swim, I wanna snorkel, I wanna arrive.
So less than 50 miles to go, but conditions that are not the easiest, or well, they're easy, but not the easiest on this crossing. A little squally. Fresh water! And with our little butterfly setup, we are ready in case of increase of wind. We can leave it in quickly. Speed is fine, and what is even finer
Guess what's cooking?
is this little sausage.
Oh, now, huh?
Wow.
The tricky part. I never know how to do it.
What?
We are 43 miles away. There is a lot of rain. It has been raining for the last 20 minutes. But it's great. It brings a nice wind. We are doing 5.2 knots in the right direction. And we should arrive today. Nicholas took all his stuff to clean the boat. Yeah.
PartII ahead. We're on PartII Express. 6 knots, dead downwind. A lot of water to clean the boat and ourselves. Somewhere there she must lie.
Final preparations.
Yeah, man, we are showered, smelling good, and now it's also important to make a good representation.
Why?
Well, your left hand will show more, right?
So apparently there is a second flag, a bigger one.
Even more to think.
Also, PartII ist noch 15 Meilen entfernt. Ganz einfach zum sehen, wie wir meinen. Not really. So Brunecci, what do you see in front of us?
We are only 8 miles from PartII, the first land that we can see after 30 days.
And I see you smiling a lot, so we see it already.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Surrounded by many clouds. And how do we celebrate?
Looks a bit grotesque.
With the döner.
It looks like a penis.
Or the-
It's watermelon coconut milk ice cream. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. So Niklaus isn't bad in making sweet things.
Debatable.
It also looks a bit like a fish somehow. Fish fillet.
That one looked even more.
Also Luca has a fish fillet. Or a frozen döner. Bomb.
Yeah.
Très bien.
One night of drifting and second attempt is starting now.
Let's do it.
We came in yesterday at night, but it was so crowded and so deep the anchorage that it was impossible to anchor. So we drifted out here and we cleaned our depth sounder out there. So now we hopefully get some feedback from this, and then we should be one of those